Hey, how's it going everyone? It's me, Mally, and today I just want to talk to you about my kind of inability to sleep. But before the video begins, I do just want to say I really appreciate you guys liking all the videos, and these types of videos have been doing really well, so obviously I'm going to keep on doing them just because I want to put out what people like, you know what I mean? And so if you like the video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, share it with all your friends, all that YouTube stuff. But the main topic of this video is my insomnia and my inability to sleep. Now, this isn't a new problem at all. I've been dealing with this basically my entire life. Ever since I was a very young kid, I've always just had trouble sleeping and trouble standing still. And I've never been to the doctor about it, so I don't know if it's kind of like a medical thing or it's just like I ingest too many like caffeine inducing things. Because I do drink energy drinks every single day, but I haven't been able to sleep way longer than I've been drinking energy drinks. So I can't directly blame it on the caffeine that I ingest every day. And sleeping medications doesn't really help me either, you know? I could take an entire like bottle of melatonin and then wake up in 3 hours. Like, it'll put me to sleep really fast, but I will wake up and I won't be able to go back to sleep. Even when I was working a full-time job, like in the summer heat outside, I still wasn't able to go to sleep and just pass out. Like, I was still up for a super long time, and it did affect me the next day, of course, because working that long and not getting any sleep definitely won't be beneficial for you. But there was nothing I could do about it, and there still isn't really anything I can do about it except for make a YouTube video, of course. And the insomnia sometimes can be a blessing because I record all my videos at night at like 12 in the morning, at like 1 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just because that's when the least interruptions can happen. Like, whenever I'm recording and someone walks in my room, I have to go through, edit it out, and I really like to make this like seem natural, you know what I mean? Like, I like to have all my voice clips kind of flow together, and whenever you get interrupted, there's like a very awkward cut that you can hear a lot of the time. So when I record at nighttime, that doesn't really happen as often. And then other times I just choose to work out, even though one of those nights hasn't really happened to me in a long time, just because I've kind of lost all like purpose for working out. Like, I'm fine with the way I look, I'm in decent shape, you know, and I'm not gonna work out for anyone else because I don't have anyone else, you know? But I usually spend half my nights either making videos or I used to work out. Now, not all of my nights end up being productive, you know? Some of my nights I end up just absolutely going crazy, having like breakdowns, going actually insane, because that's what happens whenever you don't sleep for multiple days on end. You tend to break down, you tend to like not really know what's going on. And for me, one kind of side effect that I found with like this whole insomnia thing is it's getting harder and harder to breathe whenever I take like my no sleeping benders. Like, sleeping does become kind of a necessity in your life because without sleeping you will actually go crazy. Like, that's not just me saying that, like there is actual scientific proof that if you do not sleep enough hours, you will go crazy. You will lose your mind. Sometimes my body just will not let me go to sleep. And so I spend a lot of my time trying to recover from me not sleeping. And sometimes whenever I don't sleep for a little while, I do see things, not like crazy things, but like out of my peripheral vision, I will see things that just aren't there that kind of make me tweak out a little bit. Like, I have a hole in my wall, and I remember one time I was streaming and it was like 4 in the morning, and I kind of caught it. I caught the hole in my wall in my peripheral vision, and I saw a face, I saw a person, and I like actually was freaking out for like 2 seconds. And then I took a look at it and I was like, oh shit, it's just a wall. But yeah, that's just the kind of thing that happens to me whenever I don't sleep. And I'm telling you guys, TikTok and Instagram know whenever like it goes past 9 o'clock, like they know that they purposely put sad ass reels in your feed, because you can be enjoying yourself and then boom, just a wave of depressing ass videos will start playing, and you know it's TikTok trying to bum you out, trying to do some random ass shit. Like, I actually know for a fact that once the clock hits 9, TikTok makes your entire feed depressing ass videos of people getting cheated on, just like shit that will keep you lonely and paranoid. And that's not a conspiracy. I'm pretty sure like every single person who like is on TikTok and listening to this video has experienced that at least once. But whenever I'm not doom scrolling on Instagram or TikTok or editing videos, I'm usually just talking to myself about random stuff. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's kind of like a gray area, but sometimes it's just like me talking to like a character I've made of myself. In my head, I have a version of me that I use as like a little puppet to talk to other people who are like in my head. Like, not on any crazy shit, but I can like have a full-on conversation with someone in my head, and like I don't control what they say. They like actually have a real conversation. And you know, it's kind of chill because I don't talk to many people IRL, so having like a little like instant dialogue box in your head isn't the worst thing. And I've talked to other people, and other people said they kind of have the same thing. So I know I'm not the only one who like kind of talks to themselves and puts themselves in like scenarios. I know it's like not a universal thing, but I know it's not just a me thing. And if anybody who's watching this is like an insomniac and they think that it's like a weird thing for them to do, like I do it and I'm not like that weird, so that means it's probably not weird that you do it. Other times where I can't sleep, sometimes I wake up to shit that I don't remember doing. Like sometimes I can be bone sober and just not go to sleep for a few days, wake up after sleeping and not remembering what happened like the day prior. And then I wake up, check what's on my phone, and I leave like notes for myself. I've wrote a note saying like, I represent the poor dreamers. And I was like, where did this come from? When did I ever write this down? Why would I say this? Like I have no context to shit that I've said myself. And I think it's like kind of weird. It's like being an uncontrollable drunk like every single night, except I'm not getting lit and I'm not having fun. I envy people who are able to just sleep instantly whenever they want, you know, like people can go out and like have a nap. Like I don't remember the last time I willingly took a fucking nap, aside from when my body just shuts down completely and I pass out where I'm at. Like people who come home and they just flop in bed and fall asleep, I've never been more jealous of anybody than I have people who can do that exact thing. I'm always kind of tired nowadays as well. Like it's not a very fun and exciting thing to say, but I'm always tired. Even when I get good sleep, it's still just, I cannot recover from the days without sleeping. It's like if I do a trade-off of, oh, I don't go to sleep for 3 days, but I pass out for an entire day, I still don't get all the energy back from those 3 days, you know? Like I still won't be able to walk around with full effort and do like basically anything a human should be able to. And I don't know if it's just because of the lifestyle I live or just like, you know, my headspace at the moment, but I just feel no motivation to do basically anything except for YouTube. Like I have no other ambitions except for posting and streaming, and I can't even stream anymore because I just don't have the energy to. But then other nights I wake up and I feel like the most confident king to ever do anything, and I feel like I can do anything, you know? Some nights I don't sleep at all, but I watch like one motivational reel and I'm just like, holy fucking shit, I'm up, I'm doing everything, I'm actually like have the power to lift a train if I wanted to. And I just start doing random bullshit. Like I start talking more confidently, like I wake up to random messages I don't remember sending and I'm like, damn, I have game. And it's not like a great thing to happen, you know, like knowing what you did the previous night is probably like a decently nice thing to have, you know, but I just don't have that. Whenever I like fail to sleep or fail to just pass out, I genuinely like barely remember what I did that night previously. And it's still nothing compared to how it was in high school, bro. Like in high school, I didn't sleep for like a week on end just because I just couldn't. I couldn't bring myself to. And when I tell you that I don't remember anything from high school, I remember nothing. I don't remember people. I don't remember topics, classes, what the fuck I did. Like I actually just forgot everything. I have no recollection of what I did in high school at all. And it's kind of fucked up because sometimes I'll get little flashbacks of what I did and I was like, damn, I don't fucking ever recall doing that, but apparently my brain just flashed it into my head. So I guess I did. And whenever I do go to sleep, I end up waking up at 1 o'clock. Because, you know, 1 in the afternoon is when I upload my videos and I have a timer set. So the only time I wake up, like, you know, forcefully is whenever I'm supposed to upload a YouTube video. So just know every single time you get a notification that I upload, that's because I'm waking up. So say good morning or something in the comments, you know what I mean? Because, like, that's just genuinely what's happening. The only reason I wake up anymore is to upload a YouTube video and then I go back to sleep. And then, you know, the cycle restarts. And if any of you guys have any advice at, like, what to do, like I'm totally down to take it, you know what I mean? Like I'd be down to try anything to go to sleep at this point, you know? I'll try boofing Xanax if that means I can go to sleep just a little bit faster. And most nights I really just end up playing video games like Skate 3 and Forza, even though Forza just kind of pisses me off nowadays, so I don't really tend to play it whenever I'm like bored and just want to listen to music. But yeah, Skate 3 is definitely like a go-to game for me whenever I just want to vibe out when I can't sleep, because your hands are staying active, just like, you know, doing kick flips and all that shit. You can turn your brain off because it doesn't take a whole lot of brain power to play Skate 3, and you can listen to music while you're doing it just for vibes, you know? So if anybody else out there like can't sleep and want to do something, play Skate 3, man. It's like a great little game to turn your brain off. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm very tired. I've been up for like a decent amount of time now, And if any of you guys have like any ways to actually cure this permanently, I am so down to try anything, But with all that out the way, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully with a lot more energy, definitely with a lot more energy. It's just been it's been a kind of rough bit of time for me.